Well, hi everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Wednesday morning. Hey, we're to the halfway point of the week, and our mood has turned a lot better because the weather has gotten a lot better compared to what it was like yesterday at this time or all week or early in the week here. It's so much better out there this morning. Temperatures are a solid 25 to 40 degrees warmer now than they were at this time yesterday morning. We have had a warm front push to our east. You can barely see it on the map there if you look in the upper right corner there above my banner. It's now well to our east over in the Mississippi River Valley. We also have a surface trough right here. That is changing our wind direction from southwesterly to northwesterly. And today is all about the winds. You're going to notice that wind is really going to crank up as we head through the day today here out of that northwest direction. We are talking about gusts today, 30 to 40 miles per hour. Along with that, little pockets of snow here and there. I don't expect heavy snowfall. Very minimal accumulation, maybe up to a tenth or so of an inch of snowfall. So we're not looking at much snow accumulation, but the problem is that wind could blow that snow around. So we could see a little bit of reduction in the visibility out there. And again, if you get a little skiff of snow, don't be surprised, but this is not a major winter weather system. The wind's still pretty strong through the afternoon. They'll come down a little bit tonight as a cold front backs into our area. This is the next shot of Arctic air, but the good news is the brutally cold air is staying away from us to the east here now. We're kind of going to see that whole blob of Arctic air that keeps kind of rotating around and moving into our neck of the woods. Well, the worst of it is now going to be staying to our east. So while we do get some cold shots still at times, including tomorrow and again over the weekend, we don't get the brutally cold air like we had this past weekend or early in this week here. Anyway, though, we will be chillier tomorrow, though. Wind still a little breezy out of a north-northwest direction, and still maybe a little light snow up north tomorrow morning here. We'll be looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies during the day, but then more clearing tomorrow night as a warm front moves through. Clouds will increase again as we head towards Friday morning. It's going to be another cold night, but this warm front here, temperatures may start to rise once those winds turn westerly out west here. So temperatures could rise after midnight, and we'll see a milder air mass build back in for another day. I will turn your attention, I don't have it drawn in here up near the banner, kind of above. My arrow disappears when I get so high on the screen here, but above that, there is another cold front up in the South Dakota, North Dakota border area. That's going to dive southward late Friday, and that will bring us our next shot of cooler air over the weekend. Highs today, 30s to near 40 degrees, so a lot better out there. Well, I should say this is actually cooler for some than yesterday in the southwest where it got to 45 in McCook yesterday. That said, out east, much better. Yesterday it was in the 20s. Today, 30s to near 40 degrees. Tonight, it will be a colder night tonight, down into the teens and even some single digits. But like I said, that lobe of Arctic air building southward here, the worst of the Arctic air is going to stay to our north and east. So we're just kind of getting a glancing shot of it. It will be a chillier day tomorrow. Highs back down into the 20s and lower 30s with the mildest air in the southwest. And then as we look ahead to tomorrow night, another cold night down into the teens, a few single digits out east. It will be a fairly chilly night, although temperatures may rise out here to the west later in the night as that wind kicks out of the west later on in the night. And this will bump us into a milder day on Friday. Many of us could get above 40 degrees. Some upper 30s. A lot of low, mid-40s, even upper 40s. But I will point right here. There is another cold front that's sliding southward later in the day Friday. That brings us our next shot of cooler air over the weekend. So Saturday, it'll be a little bit chillier, highs in the 20s and 30s. We'll probably see similar upper 20s and low to mid-30s on Sunday. And then after that, temperatures really start to recover. In fact, next week, most of the week could actually shape up to be fairly mild, as I'm going to show you here in just a bit. Taking a look at that 7-day forecast first for the Tri-Cities. Again, we've got low or upper 30s today, but the winds are going to be a bear. They're going to be a bit of an issue with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. A little bit of light snow this afternoon and this evening that could lead to some, probably not much accumulation, but again, just some reduction in the visibility with those winds blowing. Should wrap up early tomorrow morning. Still kind of a mostly cloudy day tomorrow, cooler day out there. Partly to mostly cloudy on Friday. Highs back up into the 40s, 30s over the weekend. Still some clouds and sun mixed out there. Then we're going to see a lot more sunshine as we get into Monday and Tuesday. And look at that. We're going to warm up. 40s on Monday. How about near 50 on Tuesday? Maybe a slight cool down around the Wednesday, Thursday time frame, especially towards Thursday. Then next Friday, the final day of January, near 50 degrees. That will take us into next weekend. It's Groundhog Day weekend. Groundhog Day on a Sunday this year, which is kind of strange. have a Sunday Groundhog Day, but it does happen every once in a while, So, but as we look at the North Platte forecast here, again, not a lot of big differences between North Platte and the Tri-Cities. Slight chance of snow later this afternoon, a lot of wind out there, milder today, and then cooling down tomorrow. Warming up on Friday, the weekend a little cooler back down in the 30s, and then nice weather Monday, Tuesday, and we'll keep that nice weather going most of next week. Highs in the 40s to lower 50s out there. Just that small cool down next Thursday here. And I'll show you that on the extended forecast, extended outlooks here in just a bit. So the Climate Prediction Center, their outlook as we look for next Wednesday through the following Tuesday, February 4th, we're going to be a little more likely to see above average temperatures during that time, above average temperatures. So I expect a nice little mild stretch during that time frame heading out of January into early February. And we're likely not to see much moisture during that time frame. We're still in the below average area here, so I think we'll get missed by most snowstorms during that time. In fact, you don't see much in our forecast. The minor snow today, tonight, best chances up north. Not expecting much with that. We get a cold front that comes through late Friday, and that could bring a little light snow to western Nebraska Friday night, Saturday, but most of us won't see much with that. And then next week, more sunshine. Warming up Monday into Tuesday. Rain showers to our south, snow to our northeast, but nothing for us. Slight cool down on Thursday right here. You can see kind of a northerly wind northwesterly wind, and then warming back up on Friday. We'll see what happens heading into next weekend. GFS is a little bit different, though. I'll tell you that right now here. Let's take a look at the extended outlook for the GFS here, and you can see the minor snow later today, tonight. Not much. Again, a little snow out west late Friday night into Saturday morning with that cold front coming through. Most of us will miss out on that, but we'll have more clouds around on Saturday. And then more sunshine and warming up here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. A little bit of a cool down maybe around the Wednesday, Thursday time frame. This model does want to bring in a rain and snowstorm to our area, at least the southern parts of the viewing area, Wednesday, Thursday. But the GFS has been very inconsistent on this, so I'm not really buying into it right now. I think it's a little too far north with that system, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to buy into it right now. So I'm not too concerned about rain or snow next week, but we'll see. Things can always change. Again, milder today, but we're going to cool down tomorrow. Warm back up on Friday. Another shot of some cooler air Saturday, Sunday, and then warming up Monday, Tuesday. Slight cool down Wednesday, Thursday. Slight. And then look at Friday and into next weekend right there. And I would trust the European model more than the GFS. The European model is very promising for a very warm start to the month of February. Let's take a look at the GFS model. Again, cooling down tomorrow, warming up a little bit on Friday, cooling down over the weekend, warming up on Monday, Tuesday, maybe a slight cool down. Then this is where the models kind of diverge a little bit here for the end of next week here. This isn't nearly as warm for the end of next week like it is for the European model. So, but like I said, I would usually buy into the European model when it comes to the long range outlook. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Wednesday morning. I will be back with you on Thursday with all the latest. Take care, enjoy your day, and God bless. Bye.